The Osho Talks series. The Revolution Chapter 1 Part 7 A Hand Beckoning.
Without the earth, there will be no form. And who knows how many more things are involved in it. Without the stars, maybe roses will not be the same. Who knows what pulsations the roses get from the stars. And certainly, without the human eye, the rose will not be the same. It will not have any color. The moment you don't look at the rose, it is no more rosy. Because the color exists only in relationship with the eye. When there is an eye, there is color. Without the eye, there is no color. When you go to Niagara, and you hear that great sound of the Niagara Falls, it was not there. It jumped into existence the moment you came there, because without the ears there is no sound. If there is nobody around the Niagara Falls, there is no sound, it falls silently. Because how the sound can be created without the ear? For thousands of years, Niagara went on falling and falling silently, because there was nobody to hear it. Then there must have entered some adventurous primitive, and the moment he came close by, the Niagara burst into great sound. The ear is a must. Now scientists say, even scientists, poets have been always saying this, but now even scientists say that when you love a rose bush, bigger flowers come to it. Love somehow gives a warmth, nourishment. In Canada, they have been experimenting what effects music can have on roses. In a certain university, the experiment was done. They were surprised. They could not believe. Same kind of flowers were divided into two parts. A dozen plants on one side, a dozen plant on another side. One part of the plants was fed with Ravi Shankara's music, and another part with jazz. The plants that were fed upon Ravi Shankara's sitar all started leaning towards the instrument. All leaning, became fans. All leaning. And on the other side, where jazz was given to the plants, they were all leaning to the other side. All escaping, trying to escape, because rooted they cannot escape, but all trying to escape. And the flowers were bigger with Ravi Shankar. And the plants were double. Their length was double. And they were all watered the same way, manured the same way, looked after the same way. When they were planted, they were of the same height. And there was no other difference. The same light, the same earth, everything was same. Just the music was different. Life is so much intertwined. Everything is part of everything else. Only in words things exist. In reality, nothing exists. It is all together. It is one thing. It is good that Buddha calls it nothing, because nothing exists. You cannot call it what it is. It is all together. Man and women and animals and birds and trees and mountains and stars. All is one. I have been thinking of the difference between water and the waves on it. Rising, water is still water. Falling back, it is water. Will you give me a hint now to tell how to tell them apart? Because someone has made up the word wave, do I have to distinguish it from water? Beware of language. Language creates so many games, and you can be caught in those games. That's why the insistence of all the great mystics of the world, that the reality is known in silence. When language is completely dropped, only then the reality is known. Because language creates barriers. Because someone has made up the word wave, do I have to distinguish it from water? There is a secret one inside us. The unknown one, the secret one, the mysterious one. He is within and without. That secret one is a wordless reality, a silence, a profound silence, alive but soundless, throbbing, but no name can be given to it. There is a secret one inside us. Why Kabir calls it secret? Because language is not applicable to it. Language makes everything public. The moment you can say something, it becomes public. Saying means making it public. When you cannot say a thing, when there is no way to say it, it remains secret. If something can be said, it cannot be kept secret. Philosophies are public. Your so-called religions are public. Your scriptures are public. And the truth is a secret. Not that somebody is keeping it a secret. Not that somebody is hiding it. Its very intrinsic nature is such that it cannot be said. Lao Tzu says, the Tao cannot be said, and the moment you say it, you have falsified it. There is a secret one inside us. The planets and all the galaxies pass through his hands like beads. And you are not small. Nothing is small. If everything is together, then nothing is small. Then everything is just a door to the whole. If you go deeper into yourself, you will reach to such profound depth that it is the depth of all. Only on the periphery we are separate. At the center, we are one. The center is one, only peripheries are different. Your name is different, my name is different, but my reality and your reality is not different. Your body is different, my body is different, but body is just a dressing, a clothing. The reality that is clothed in the body is not different. Drop language and then see, and you will find the secret one throbbing in you, breathing in you. And you will see it is the same breathing in somebody else. It breathes in 1,001 ways, but it is one. Life is one. Life is God. Not the word God, but life. Not the word life, but life itself. There is a secret one inside us. The planets and all the galaxies pass through his hands like beads. That is a string of beads one should look at with luminous eyes. But you will need luminous eyes to see to this reality, to recognize this secret one inside you, to recognize this vastness, this totality, this wholeness. You will have to create luminous eyes. What he means by luminous eyes? Your eyes are too dusty. The dust goes on collecting. It is like a mirror who has collected so much dust that it reflects no more. What dust? Beliefs, religions, idols, ideals, ideologies, scriptures, isms. All kinds of dust has accumulated on your eyes. It is really a miracle how you go on seeing a little bit that you go on. Even that should not be, because with so much dust, scientists say that we see only 2% of life. 98% remains unavailable because of our prejudices. We see only that which we want to see. We see only that for which we are prepared to see. We see only that of which we are not afraid. We don't see things which we are afraid of, which we don't want to see. We go on avoiding. By and by, the mind becomes very, very narrow. And we see only a small bit of reality. And we go on claiming that reality to be the all. And we go on claiming that my truth is the whole truth. And much conflict and controversy arises out of it. KABIR says, you will have to create luminous eyes. Empty eyes are luminous eyes. Drop all dust. Sacred or mundane. Drop all dust. Holy or profane. Drop all dust. Cleanse your eyes. That's what meditation is all about. Let your past disappear from your being. Be here now, and you will have luminosity. And you will be able to see. God is not somewhere else. You need not go to the Himalayas. God is not somewhere high in the heaven. God is here now, this very moment. But your eyes are not luminous. You cannot reflect Him. God is not to be searched. Only your eyes has to be clean, unburdened. Let the past disappear. Says Jesus, let the dead bury their dead. You disconnect yourself from the past. And this has to be done every day, because past is created every day. What is today will become tomorrow your past. The moment it is past, lose hold of it. Don't cling to it. Let it go. It is no more significant, no more of any value. If you can let the past go, you will be available. That availability is luminosity. You will have eyes which can reflect, which can see. You would have become mirrors. Meditation is the way of becoming a mirror. And all the things KABIR will be saying to you are only to help you to become meditators. God need not be worried about. Let only one thing remain in the deepest